Good morning. I am back with your Disney cruise must-haves. Now I did a video, I think it was last year before a cruise, of everything that I thought we would need for a Disney cruise based on all the research I've done. And when I tell you I did a lot of research, I did a lot of research. So let's go over the things that were a must-have and the things that maybe you can pass on, and the things that I found out that you need that I didn't even include. So I made a list of everything that I included in the last video, and I'm gonna go through them one by one. So first were magnetic clips. Magnetic clips that look just like this. They're metal, they are magnetized. All the walls on the Disney cabins are metal. You can put magnets on them. These were really handy to hang up bags, hang up like sweaters, hang up, make sure they're really strong magnets if you plan on hanging clothing or lanyards at the end of the day. Like, they were just good to get things off counters and in a visual space that we could see it. Number 2 was door magnets. Now, door magnets, I made ours. They look something similar to this. Door magnets look very similar. Let me just get one out here. To this, people make them, people buy them, people put pictures, people put lights. People go all out to decorate their doors. If your door is not decorated, you are going to be known as a newbie. Just saying. I made mine with just printed images and I stuck magnets to the back. If you want to be in the cool kids crowd, get some magnets for your door, get something for your door. Item number 3 were clips. People suggested these for like clipping your towel to your chair so the wind doesn't blow things around. We regularly brought these on the pool deck or even on the beach. My kids do not care if their towel is perfectly on their chair. I personally don't care if my towel is perfectly on my chair. What these were good for was we had a veranda and we clipped our wet stuff to the chairs. It is very windy out there. They don't recommend that you put clothes. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Disney does not recommend that you hang up your clothes on the balcony. However, if it was like not a windy day, or if we were out there, we would clip things to the chairs, not the banister, but the chairs. And we definitely did not leave anything out there overnight. But if you just had something that was like sopping wet and you wanted to let it kind of drip dry outside, these were handy. If you are somebody who is prone to seasickness, number 4 was seasickness medication. I felt a little bit off the first night. I didn't need any medication, but my daughter did feel sick on a day or two. We put these patches behind her ears and it was wonderful. I also bring like nausea medicine and ginger chews, just in case it's a rough day and you're not feeling it. You have everything that you need to feel better. You are going to be moving around quite a bit, to the pool decks, to dinners, to activities. So I always recommend, my kids have one as well. I always recommend that you bring a bag just to keep your phone, sunscreen, maybe a water bottle, whatever you bring around. It's just nice to have it all in one bag. My kids each have one to keep their own personal belongings in. So everything so far that I've mentioned is a must-have. I would always bring this. This next item is like a not really needed. Where's the poopery? This is a spray that goes into the toilet. You are living in a very close quarters. Smells can get around. So this might be something you want to bring. We bought one last year. It's still full. We didn't use it. We weren't in our cabins very much. We used other bathrooms. So this is like, bring it, but I don't know if you'll really use it. This is another item that we didn't really use, but I would still bring no matter what. And it is my Tide to Go pen. We have messy kids. I'm messy. We come from Canada, so we try to limit how much stuff we bring because we have a long way to travel. So I might wear the same sweater over and over again. I might want to wear a t-shirt twice. And if I spill something on it, I can just wash it right in the comfort of our cabin and not have to go into the laundry room if I can just get a little stain out or a little drip or something. Definitely didn't use it very much the first time, but I would definitely bring this the second time. This item is something we did use, but I didn't feel like it worked and it was kind of a waste. Downy Release Wrinkle Release. Our things were a little wrinkled. I sprayed them, we hung them up, and to be honest, the wrinkles didn't come out. So I don't know if this is a must-have. Battery packs is the next item, and definitely a must-have. Everything is on your phone. The Navigator app, the chats, the schedule. When we went last time, the menus were even on your phone. I think now they have regular menus. We'll find out in a few days. But everything was on your phone, and a lot of things are still on your phone, and your battery gets drained. So I would say bring one of these for each family member that has a phone. Keep it in your bag at all times. Make sure it's charged. This next item is a must-have for me because I like taking pictures and videos. I forgot this when we went to our trip in Dominican, and I had to buy one from a beach vendor, and it cost me astronomical. It is a waterproof phone case. I like to take videos and pictures when we're swimming, when we're near pools, when we're just near water. So I always bring this. Like I said, I forgot one, and I paid, you don't even want to know what I paid for this, $15 when I was in Dominican. Last time on the vlog, I recommended that you bring an old gift card to stick in the light fixtures or the light switch. If you don't know, Disney requires that you put your key to the world card or your room key card in the light fixture to turn the lights on and off, which is a pain if you don't always have your card readily available. Maybe it's in your pocket, maybe it's in the bag, maybe it's in your lanyard. You don't want to take it out every time. So you can use an old gift card, which is highly recommended, or this was given to us on our last cruise, and it is magnetized so you can keep it to the wall near the little slot. And then you can just, and it's Tinkerbell, and she does lights, and it's so cute. So we plan on bringing this with us. It's a must-have for us. I would think it'd be extremely inconvenient to keep taking out your key card to stick in the light fixture. This next item I do not have with me, but it is a USB tower or USB plug-in that has multiple USBs. Disney has been amazing and has increased the USB plugins and the plugins within the cabins. However, if you are somebody that has multiple phones, multiple cameras, devices, battery packs, it's just not enough. So for us, it is a must-have. We always bring a USB tower to plug everything in, and we just got another item that I'm going to mention that also requires a USB or a plug-in. This next item, again, we didn't really use. However, it is a must-have, and I won't travel without these, and this is Band-Aids. We always get Mickey ones because it's a Disney cruise. Band-Aids, good for blisters, good for scrapes on the knees. I know my son trips and gets hurt a lot, so does my daughter. And I have a lot, sorry, my dog is drinking. We'll just pause for the water break. Just good to have, even if you're having like blisters on your feet. I won't travel without these. An item that I mentioned is like just over-the-counter medicine, Advil, your medication. You do not want to be paying the prices at the gift shops. I'm really prone to headaches, especially when there's a change in environment, change in food, change in sleep patterns. So I always make sure that I have the pain medication that I like, Advil, with me at all times, and that is a must-have. Water bottles. I don't have one with me, but we always bring water bottles. The cups at Disney and, well, Disney Cruise are like 8-ounce cups. They're tiny. you have to go all the way to deck 11 to get your drinks. And that's not enough. So we bring our Yetis or our water bottles so we can refill them. They do have water bottle filling stations and the soda stations that you can just use your own cup. It is way better, so you can make less trips. So that is highly recommended. This next item is dress up gear. So if you are a Disney lover, you know that these are a staple in the parks. People do wear them on the cruise ship as well as dressing up for themed nights. And we didn't really follow the themes last time, and Mike was a little upset that he didn't have a pirate costume. So this time we have pirate costumes. There's a formal night, we'll probably dress up. Some people go way out, and I'm talking like ball gowns. We're not that fancy, but we do plan on bringing a nicer outfit for a formal night. We are bringing ears, we are bringing headbands, we are bringing pirate gear to just be one with Disney, and it's magical and it is so fun. So if you are into dressing up, highly recommend that you bring those items. If you're not a dress up person, that is okay. There's lots of people that do not dress up as well. Ziploc bags. Now you can see Ziploc bags. You can see that I pack everything in plastic bags. One, it's just a very convenient way to hold all your smaller items. Two, I also keep some spare ones in my bag because sometimes my children do not eat all their donut or their bagel or their croissant. And instead of wasting it, I know in about 5 minutes, they're going to tell me that they're hungry. So sometimes if they're not done something, I'll throw it in a Ziploc bag. They can have it later on. Wet bathing suits, wet clothing, just keeping things together. It's just great to have them. So I always pack Ziploc bags, and I highly recommend that you do too, because it will change your life. The next item is singles, as in dollar bills. We're Canadian, we have to get money exchanged. So we always do that at the airport, and we make sure that we have a lot of singles or fives. We do pay our tips in advance with Disney Cruise Line. However, when you order room service, it's just customary to give them $1 or $2 or $1 per item. When people are handling our bags, we might tip them $1 or $2. Taxi drivers or bus drivers will tip them $1 or $2. It's just nice if it's not somebody that you are going to tip with what's included in your cruise. Especially if you're gonna order room service, definitely bring some singles. And if you're doing excursions, those people are not included in your Disney gratuities. So please bring some change, some dollars with you on excursion, and a relatively accepted MasterCard, Visa, like a credit card. Because the excursions tend to only accept cash or a credit card. Lanyards. If this is your second, third, fourth, fifth, 25th cruise, they will give you a lanyard. But if this is your first cruise, you're gonna want a lanyard. These are the ones I ordered from Etsy. They're super cute. This is actually my daughter's. This is Vibe Pass from last cruise. I'm using mine for work right now. You are going to need your Key to the World card the entire cruise. It has your dining schedule on it. You can keep it around your neck, so you always have it with you. Mike never could remember our room number when we were charging drinks or charging stuff to our room. So it's just good to have, and these are super cute. If it is your second plus cruise, Disney will give you one when you board the ship, but these are a must-have. Now, I didn't include sunscreen because I think that's just duh. If you're going somewhere hot, you should bring sunscreen, especially if you're this color and so pale and burn within 30 seconds. But what some people tend to forget is that you probably, if you're very fair skin, will burn, and it does get itchy and like it hurts. This is my best friend. It's medicated, and I don't know why it's shaped like this. Medicated aloe, just to rub on your nose, your cheeks, anywhere that got a little extra sun that might be painful. Again, you don't want to be buying this at the gift shop because it is ridiculously expensive. So I always bring mine from home. So overall, in the first video, everything I used, just the wrinkle release spray and the poopery is something that I was like, probably not needed. Same with Actually, I take that back. I was gonna say the clips because we didn't really use them, but we did. They were handy when we had them. So I would say they're must-haves. Now there are a couple things that we didn't bring that I'm bringing now this time around. And that includes a little friend. Disney cruisers have now started to hide ducks on the cruise. And I don't know where that comes from, but we found a couple ducks when we were on our cruise and they had a little tag that says, "You found me, take a picture with me." And then you can keep it or you can hide it for a next guest. I thought that was a cute idea. My kids loved going duck hunting. So we bought some this time with little tags and we are going to spend, well, the kids will hide them maybe on the first day. And that can be an activity that they can do. I just think it's a cute activity. Didn't cost me very much. I ordered these off Amazon. Another thing we brought that I didn't mention in the last video is our own snorkeling gear. It saved us a lot of money. We didn't have to rent them on Castaway Cay. We didn't have to rent them when we were out at the resorts on our excursions. The kids were able to use them and it just saved us a lot of money. So if you have snorkel gear and you have room for it, I would bring your own snorkeling gear. Something I didn't mention before is fish extenders. There is a ship-wide gift exchange and you have to sign that. You have to sign up for that prior to your cruise, like a month or two prior to your cruise. And that's even being very late to the game. But you get grouped in a group of 5 to no more than 10 families. And you get to know their ages and who's traveling with them. And then there's a gift exchange and it's super cute. All my fish extender gifts are downstairs and ready to be put into a suitcase. So I don't have them with me, but if that's something you're into and you have the means to bring extra things, I highly recommend it. It was super fun. Something I learned from my last travels is always make sure you have one pair of shoes that doesn't go in between your toes. When you're from a colder climate, we don't wear sandals from like October to April. Just don't wear sandals. So when we went on our last trip and it had been months since I wore thong sandals or sandals that went in between my toes, I got huge blisters and I had no other shoes that didn't go between my toes. Therefore, I highly recommend that you bring a pair of slip-on sandals to give your feet a break if you are prone to getting blisters. Okay guys, that's everything I think you should bring on your Disney cruise. Please let me know if I forgot anything. I'm somewhat new to cruising. This is our second one that we are going on, and I think there's more in our future. Please let me know what you bring on your Disney cruise, and let me know if I forgot anything, because I really want to know what you think is an essential. And overall, I think these two things are definitely not a must-have, but everything else, make sure you have it in your suitcase. Please subscribe to our channel so you can see our vlogs that are coming up for the Disney Wish. We are super excited to see the new ship. We are super excited to see the new layout, and we're excited to test out if we're gonna need all these products again. Have a great day and see you soon.